Let's play some Sentinels.
Oh, Pickle fans, come on.
Oh, you've been quoted out of context. You must be a famous person now.
I am a famous person now. But we're gonna win. Unless the environment kills us. So yeah, I could have waited and
taken... damage! Grand Warlord boss!
I did not think that would work out, but it did. Well done, team.
Woo!
Good evening, my wonderful Sentinels. How are you doing tonight? It's Tuesday, it's 7-ish, so that must mean it is time to welcome you all to Sentinels Live. Thank you everyone for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play Sentinels of the Multiverse. The goal of these streams, as the regulars know, is to have some fun while showing you how to play the game as well as covering some strategies that might help you win. Handelabra Games does believe in civil rights for all and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. If you enjoy the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe, and be sure to check out the other shows right here at twitch.tv/HandelabraGames. We do live shows on Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern and Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Those are Dolphins Dive, which is a deep dive into Sentinel strategy, and Tales from the Archive on Sundays is a storytelling podcast where Zach uses the game of Sentinels of the Multiverse to tell a story, sometimes from the official Sentinels canon, sometimes from his beautiful noggin all by itself. I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel. That's MRJHANDEL. Joining me as always is John. Where can people follow you, John?
You can follow me like when I go for a coffee or to squash.
As you do.
But don't be creepy. Just don't let me know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
At Migrant P.
At Migrant P. And of course, you can always follow the company at Handelabra. That's HANDELABRA on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, probably some other places too, but those are the main ones. As we are the developers, you can also be sure to get some insight into the process and maybe even see some stuff before anyone else. I wonder if that's going to happen tonight. The game does include a tutorial that covers the basics, but we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing, when we do it, and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we typically play at least 2 games in every 2-hour episode. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. Check out sentinelsdigital.com for more info, and to download and try the demo absolutely free. And also check out sentinelsdigital.com/fall of the variants, because that is what's happening right now. We've got the fall of the variants happening. What is the fall of the variants, John? Tell me a little bit about it.
It's this idea we had. We had all these variants, and we didn't know what to do with them. So we thought, why don't we dribble them out a week at a time? Keep it going.
So we thought, why not let them fall?
Keep the party started. Keep the party rolling through the fall.
Indeed. So yeah, we've already launched 2 of the Xtreme Prime Wardens. The first one was Argent Adept 2 weeks ago. Last week was Captain Cosmic. We will have another one of the Prime Wardens for you tonight. Stay tuned till the end of the show to find out who that is, when we will flip the switch live and you'll be able to dive right into Sentinels and try to unlock the new variant. But before we get into that, let's play some Sentinels here. Alright, I am in Absolution number 2.
So I started listening to the new episode of the Letters Page, which was recorded on Sunday night like I thought, and is apparently like 3 hours long.
Which one is it? Is it the Void Guard Sentinels?
The Sentinels.
Okay.
They decided to just do it all in one instead of having an interlude.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm still on the Slaughterhouse 6 interlude, which is from last week, right? Or is that even further back?
Yeah, that's last week.
Yeah, I listened to Haka, then I listened to Ambuscade, and now I just started the Slaughterhouse 6 this morning. So, wow, 3 hours long, huh? All right.
Yeah, more than 3 hours, I think. It's like Braveheart.
198 minutes. Wow. That is an epic piece of podcasting stuff. All right. Well, let's see here. What should we play tonight? I'm going to hit randomize. See what I get here. Plague Rat at the Wagner Mars base with Expatriette. All right. I can take that. And I think for my second hero, I think I'm going to play this guy.
Good one.
Some eagle-eyed people might have noticed that there is a certain banner on that guy that there wasn't before. Dun, dun, dun.
Serious.
Yes, let's
I'm
pop
gonna
this up.
play an extreme hero.
Ooh, yes, play an extreme hero. All right, so we've got Expatriette, and it looks like John is playing Bunker Engine of War, a.k.a. Freedom 6. And I'm going to play Chrono-Ranger, but I'm going to click on this little button here. Bloop! Chrono-Ranger! 'Twas the best of times, was the worst of times. Yes, Freedom 5 Chrono-Ranger. That's exactly right. All right, so this new Chrono-Ranger variant, which, and again, as you see, we've been working on variants, and we'll be testing them all through the fall because there's a new one every week. And so we've just started testing a bunch of new variants that have reached the sort of code complete phase, and now they are ready to be tested. So let's take a look at Chrono-Ranger here. Best of times. True purpose. The power is select a non-hero target until after the next time you use a power. All bounty cards also affect that target and are not destroyed when that target leaves play. So this is a really interesting power. I've only played it twice now in testing, but it's somewhat unique among all the powers that I've seen, at least up to this point, which is that its expiration is until after the next time you use a power, which is, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, John, is there any other power in the game yet that has a similar trigger?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. There are other ones that it's like until the next time, like the next damage dealt, and then if you don't take damage, it can stack, like with the Wraith, for instance. But yeah, this one is very cool because it means that you can start applying your bounties to other characters, and as long as you don't use that power again, or use any of your other powers that might be in play, it'll continue to affect both of those targets, which is very interesting. And then we'll flip them over so you can see what his in-cap abilities are. One player draw a card, one player use a power until the start of your next turn. At the start of a player's turn, they may discard a card to play a card. So, very interesting stuff. Are we cool with that? Play Grad at the Mars base?
Sure.
All right. So let's give it a shot.
I had a good game with him where he just used his power at the start of the game and then never used another power.
Oh, nice.
Because he's just having bounties on different things is enough.
Yeah, totally. You're in my crosshairs. Can't imagine this will go well for you. Bloop. All right. So actually, let's just make sure that everybody remembers Plague Rat. If you've been listening to the letters page, I'm sure you know all about Plague Rat. But basically, he comes out Plague Bear side up, Plague Locust is put into play, Villain deck is shuffled, and his gameplay has to do with these infection cards in general. So, at the start of the villain turn, if all active players are infected, Plague Rat flips. Whenever a card named Infection is destroyed, Plague Rat deals each hero target 4 toxic damage. At the end of the villain turn, Plague Rat deals each hero target 1 irreducible melee damage. And then when he flips over, when everybody's infected, he is a filthy vermin. And heroes who are infected get some extra powers. We can deal with that if he gets flipped. So let's take a look at here. We got Expatriette starts with 2 flak jackets, an incendiary rounds, and an RPG launcher. Bunker, Freedom 6 style, has got an adhesive foam grenade, heavy planing, omni cannon, and upgrade mode. Chrono-Ranger, the best of times, has got bounty board, compounded bow, sudden contract, and terrible tech strike. Interesting. And the Extreme Prime Wardens Haka, which I will pop open that to read you the power again for those who are still sort of getting used to the Extreme Prime Wardens. We've got Die Hard. Select a hero character card. Until the start of your next turn, redirect damage that would be dealt to that target to Haka instead. Whenever Haka is dealt damage this way, he regains 1 HP. He opens with Elbow Smash, Haka Battle, Mir. Actually, I heard Christopher say this on the thing. Mere, I believe is how he's... Mere. Yeah, I called it Mir, then I think we called it Mare for a long time, but it's actually Mere, as I heard him say it on the podcast. As well as a Vitality Surge, as it were. All right, so out comes the Plague Locust. Chrono-Ranger wants in on the best-looking Sentinels guy contest. And Noxious Bite starts off. Plague Locust, of course, boosting some damage. Out comes an infection. Who shall be infected?
Like that both Haka and Chrono-Ranger have the 5 o'clock shadow going on.
Indeed.
Probably Chrono-Ranger for the damage boost.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with that. Yeah, deal some damage. Boogie 2003 says you'll need to use Best of Times Chrono-Ranger for the second game as well. This game won't example him well. Example being reappropriated as a verb in this case.
They're saying that because there's not many targets in this game.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. We'll see. We'll see what we get to a game 2. Who knows? This game might last 2 hours. You don't know. All right, there's nothing.
Game seems unlikely.
Yeah. All right, so there's nothing for me to kill with the RPG launcher, and there's nothing for me to put my incendiary rounds in. So I'm just gonna flakjack it. And
there is, in fact, an ongoing card, but you probably don't want to destroy it.
Right. Yes. There's not one that I want to destroy. So.
And same thing for bunker. Probably don't want to destroy that, but I'll play upgrade mode and then heavy plating because I'm not going to use my power.
Upgrade.
Hey, external combustion.
All right, so I get blasted a little bit there. Sudden contract. I could just start right away and sudden contract into like a by any means. Bounty board's not going to do anything yet. Is there anything other than by any means that you would prefer?
Yeah, or you could use combative bow and start hitting Plague Rat. Either way.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I see what they're saying about like we're not going to get to show off his power too well if there's not another big high value target.
Ultimate target's good too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get Ultimate Target out. Yeah, and Ultimate Target's interesting because this is one that kind of short-circuits this cool new power. Because it lets me do more damage to Plague Rat, but if I've used my power to apply bounties at other things, when he does damage and then I get to use my Ultimate Target, it'll turn that off. So, well, we'll do this for now. Might as well. And I get another Sun Contract.
Cool.
What's his bounty that lets me heal at the beginning of the turn? Dead or alive?
I think so.
Yeah. See, that's a good one to have duplicated, right? Because does it trigger twice or does it not trigger twice?
It doesn't trigger twice.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Cool. Everyone has lots of hit points, so I don't think I need to protect them with Haka just yet.
He's wanted, dead or alive. Taiha comes out. Savage Mana draws. All right, Oxygen Leak. Reduce all fire damage by 3. At the end of the environment turn, one player may discard one card to destroy this card.
Expatriette happy too?
Who is?
Expatriette, you have an ammo you could discard.
Yeah, I have an ammo that I can't use. That's probably fine. Ravage. Alright, so that's gonna be everybody other than.
Yep, we're gonna get 2 infections out of this.
Flak Jacket goes away. Oh, right. I don't have a damage dealing power in play.
Well, you can do it again.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Why isn't it showing me a damage preview?
So I would say, is Expatriette going to be able to deal damage? Probably, with Arsenal access.
Yep.
So maybe her and Haka. Bunker's hurting. Let's go shotgun.
All right.
Mhm.
Ah, that'll work. Definitely gonna put that in play. Yeah, and so this is where Plague Locust actually helps the heroes because I'm infected, so I get to deal an extra damage. On the cannon, adhesive foam grenade.
Always like to have another mode to switch out up from upgrade mode, but I didn't get one.
So if you're an Apple person, I assume you guys all updated to iOS 11 today?
I updated last week.
But
it's out publicly today.
Right.
If by any means.
Yeah, so I was just trying
But I
to
guess
decide.
you do want your compounded bow, so I don't know.
I do, but it's like, do I just go after it now? Yeah, I'm going to throw caution to the wind. I'm going to get by any means, and then compounded bow next turn, and hope that I'm still around. And then I'll be able to do compounded bow, and then I'll also have terrible tech strike. And yeah, there's not really any reason for me to use the power, so. Yeah, I was actually commenting to John in the chat today as testing not only Chrono-Ranger, but several others. It is really, truly amazing to me how differently a hero can play just by changing essentially one thing about them, which is their base power. It can really completely change how you play a character. And that's a lot of fun.
Well, I'm going to play Haka the same way so far.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to, but like,
True.
I don't want to mention who I was playing, but there was a certain character who I was playing whose base power completely changes the way that that character can play, because all of a sudden the thing that you're trying to do a lot, all of a sudden now you don't want to do as much. And it was very, very interesting how it changed how I approached basically every card in the deck. So. Alright. Yeah, see, this is where it's like, would have been, I guess it would have made sense to have that out, but I think that letting everybody else do some extra damage to Plague Rat is hopefully going to do...
Now we're all infected.
Pay some dividends, hopefully.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Haka will protect you if needed. That's what Haka do.
So I also hope that everybody's playing Bottom of the Ninth on their tablets now that that came out last Thursday.
Yeah. Play it on your iPad, on your Android tablets, and soon on Steam.
And very soon on Steam, October. You can head over to the Steam store and search for it and add it to your wish list right now. I guess we'll just put the flak jacket. And, yeah, I guess just deal some damage. That's alright, we're whittling him down. We're a little bit worse for the wear, but that's okay.
I do want to destroy upgrade mode.
Set up. See some
4
talk
damage
about
for the price of 2.
see some talk about the eclipse. And here in Cleveland, we got about 3/4 of the eclipse. We were not in the path of totality, but in 6 years, we will be in the path of totality. There's another full solar eclipse coming in 2024, 6 years, 7 years, in which Cleveland will be in the direct path of totality, and I am super excited about that. We're keeping our solar glasses so we have them when it comes around again.
Alright, I guess I'll save Chrono-Ranger from himself. As Haka is wont to do.
And I appreciate it. Eclipse him. Totality. I saw that meme floating around with Johnny Cage with his sunglasses on. Totality. Maintenance level.
Double maintenance level.
Oh, double maintenance level. And a self-destruct sequence. Alright, so let's remind everybody what that maintenance level does. Okay, Plague Rat flips. Maintenance level. At the end of the environment turn, play the next environment card. Hence, we get 2 maintenance levels and a countdown. At the start of the environment turn, if each player shuffles their trash into their hero deck, destroy this card. So we can definitely... And these go underneath the self-destruct, which... So that means we don't have to worry about the self-destruct basically all the way through this round. And then we get to add 2 more to it if we are willing to shuffle.
Yeah. So Plague Rat flipped, so he deals damage to everyone. And we get powers to deal damage and get hit points or destroy infections. We can also destroy infections safely without Plague Rat hitting us. Now you can shoot him.
Oh, and I will. We'll do some sonic damage this time. Shadowy ambush. So much irreducibleness.
Yep.
Alright, I do not want to skip the rest of my turn.
Haka can ground pound on his turn, which won't save us from hitting ourselves, but it will save us from the environment and Plague Rat hitting us.
Well, I can also RPG launcher that self-destruct sequence and then I get to deal some more damage.
Yep. Or an infection.
Ooh, right, or an infection.
But you might not want to. You might want the damage boost.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do the math in my head real quick. So if
You can blow up the self-destruct. That's fine.
Yeah, if I blow up the self-destruct and then I get to deal Plague Rat, what is it, 2 plus 1.
Blow up a villain card, Bunker gets to draw 1.
Plus 1. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'd rather you blow up Shadowy Ambush or
yeah,
infection.
no, I concur. Yeah, I was immediately thinking about the self-destruct, but that is well in hand at this point. So we'll get rid of the Shadowy Ambush. You'll get to draw an Adhesive Foam Grenade. I'll get to deal some damage. 1 plus 1. Plus 1. And then... might as well... Yeah, that's fine. Might as well hit that. And then... I play that with this for 6.
No more environment cards for you.
So I don't know if any of you out there are in Ohio. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I know that some of you are in Ohio, but if any of you are going to be in or around Columbus, Ohio, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, you should check out GDEX. It's at the Convention Center this year. It is a 2-day game developer expo that is going to be happening in Columbus. It's been getting bigger and bigger and bigger every year. And this year is going to be awesome. We've got a great 10x20 booth. You can come play Sentinels, play Bottom of the Ninth, come say hi. Guise might be there. No promises, but there's a chance.
So, if you play Displaced Armory, you can probably almost kill him this turn. But that's okay if you don't want to.
You don't think that Haka's going to be able to do enough if I do this and I get him down to like under 10?
If you play Displaced Armory, he would be at 1.
He would be at 1?
Yep. Because you would get your hat, 5 damage, play that card you just played. It's fine.
All right, no, this is good because we do this sometimes. So I just played Terrible Tech Strike. So I did 6, then 5. If I used Compounded Bow, then I would do another
10.
So that would take it down to 6. All right, so let's back up and do that with the way that you suggested it so we can see how that changes the way that this goes. All right, so with Displaced Armory, that lets me search for something, and I assume it's in my deck. Yeah, I've only got 2 sudden
Yeah, you can get
contracts.
your hat and then play another card.
Oh,
And do
right. Okay, so
damage.
Jim's hat, which, yes, which then Displaced Armory lets me do damage. Right. Okay, good call. Thank you. So this is the kind of strategic stuff you get. You come here to Sentinels Live to learn about.
Strategy.
All right, so that's 6, and then 5. And then Compounded Bow for another 10. Yes, Jangro, yeah, points out, yes. Get the hat, it's free. Yes,
All
that's
right.
just another one of those ways that you can chain stuff together.
And Haka will go ahead and rampage.
Yeah, Boogie 2003 says you get more strategy at Dolphins Dive. That is absolutely the case. Like, you know, John and I play for the lulz of Jeremy doing something dumb and John being like, hey, idiot, do this thing instead. Whereas Dolphins Dive is really way more focused on, like, let's, like, sit down and look at exactly how this is all going to work. It's a lot easier, honestly, I think, with one person because you don't have to be tracking what some random person's going to be doing when you're not paying attention. Like me. All right, good game. Yeah, so that was Plague-Rat. That was your first view of Chrono-Ranger Best of Times. Maybe we'll let John play Chrono-Ranger Best of Times for this game. And let's set up something that's going to be a high target.
Kaargra Warfang.
Yeah, like Kaargra Warfang. At, maybe not Pike Industrial. Let me look at the environments and decide what I want to do.
Enclave of the Endlings.
Ooh, yes. Excellent. Kaargra at the Enclave. We've definitely played Kaargra at the Enclave before, but I think that that's a good matchup, so. All right, so then, let's see. You played an Extreme Prime Warden last time. I'm going to play an Extreme Prime Warden this time. I'm going to play Extreme Prime Warden's Tempest.
You're going to ride the lightning.
Thunderstruck! Tempest deals 1 target, 1 lightning damage. A non-character target dealt damage this way loses any end-of-turn effects on its card until the start of Tempest's next turn. Excellent in this environment with this villain. So, cool.
Only you could have guys use it to hit everything. Maybe you can. Do you know how you could do that?
All right, hang on. Let me think here. Let's see. Tempest deals lightning damage. If I could bring up Guise's cards deck right here, I could probably figure it out, but...
You would need Mr. Fixer to be in the game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If this has to do with Mr. Fixer, then I know exactly how you make it happen. Okay. Got it.
Maybe next game we'll try that.
Ha. Yeah, steal a jack handle. Yep, there it is. Take Walker knows what's up. And Boogie 2003. Yep. All right, good. All right, boom. The Enclave of the Endlings. Come and fight for my pleasure. Are you worthy combatants? Find out for glory. The shadows strike as the Wraith. Stand down, villain. All right, so Wraith opens up with a grappling hook, inventory barrage, mega computer, and throwing knives. Chrono-Ranger, Best of Times, got a compounded bow, Eye on the Prize, Terrible Tech Strike, and the whole gang. Tempest, Electrical Storm, Grievous Hailstorm, Lightning Slash, Shielding Winds, and K.N.Y.F.E has got For the Greater Good, Incidental Contact, Infiltrate and Obfuscate, and Kinetic Neuralizer. I think that's a pretty good opening for just about everybody. All right, this is the Adroit. Chaos Lord. Durmkarn the Fearless. Oh, and get back in there. So Kaargra not wasting any time tonight. Kaargra, Kaargra, Kaargra.
Who did she hit?
Knife.
She didn't. She hit K.N.Y.F, then have her hit K.N.Y.F again. She'll get favor. Sorry, K.N.Y.F. It's for the points.
And Tryragan comes out.
Alright, pretty good start for Kaargra too.
Yep. All right, and can I get a Fickle Fans? What's going on here? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Okay. Nothing for me to grapple. They have damage reduction. Oh, so Durmkarn, when dealt damage, becomes immune again. Not going to get any favor if I do a bunch of throwing knives.
That's a good start, though.
Yeah, I mean, I want to at least start whittling her down.
And Edessa's bad because she adds a lot of favor for them.
Edessa, and then I would probably go for Tryragan just because it's got such HP, and if it gets any damage boosts, it's going to get all the favor.
It's your call.
Yeah. And I draw a Razor Ordnance. All right, so I'm on my way to my awesome setup Wraith. I just need a utility belt and maybe my cool impromptu invention to get some things moving here. All right, eye on the prize. We get by any means on Kaargra.
And let's let Edessa get the bounties.
All right, so now both Kaargra and Edessa have by any means, so they both have a damage boost.
Yep.
So, I think, as much as I want to show off Extreme Prime Warden's Tempest's base power, I feel like Grievous Hailstorm is my best choice here, because I will at least get
a lot of damage across the board.
A lot of damage across the board and some favor, so I don't think the order's going to matter here, so we'll just choose for me. So we got 3 and 2. Get some favor. 4 times immune damage. Edessa and Tryragan. Yeah, if we could get like a damage boosting title on K.N.Y.F ahead of that incidental contact, that would be fantastic.
I'm gonna save for the greater good until the self-harming title is out. Yeah, I think I'll go with Kinetic Neutralizer first and hit Kaargra for 4 damage.
That's a favor point. Yanza Devero, or Yanza Videro, not Devero. Ooh, Seeker. Get back in there. We haven't killed anybody yet, so that's good.
No, there's no damage reduction out yet, so Seeker can't be gotten. We're gonna just get hit a bunch here. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it did destroy our stuff. Well, at least she's not getting the Seeker.
Yeah. Death Caller.
Well, if she's reducing us to 3 hit points, we're in trouble. Anyways. Yeah, Edessa has to go.
Does Yanza give damage reduction? I believe
that's true.
to environment
targets.
targets.
The Seeker by hitting Yanza, so we'll do that. Probably not K.N.Y.F. should get it. I would say actually Tempest can get it by just using his power. Oh, but Group's Tailstorm's gone.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, if I use the base... Oh, I can't use the base power because it's only 1 damage.
yeah.
I mean, I guess I could Lightning Slash it if we think it's that important. Because that would let me... If I Lightning Slash and get it, if I'm able to get the Electrical Storm out, then I've got some really solid stuff happening, but I just don't know if that's too many steps.
Getting the title and not letting the bad guys get it is good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Wraith could get it with Razor Ordnance right now. So, why not?
Wait, did she get Deathcaller? Yes, she did. 3 or fewer HP. What's the other one? Oh, yeah, Seeker. Oh, Chaos Lord is the other one. Player plays 3 cards with turn. Yeah, okay.
I don't mind Wraith having it because her damage is more controlled than everyone else.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's better at deciding who's going to get hit. And then we can use Lightning Slash straight on Kaargra.
Alright, so Chrono-Ranger.
Lost my bounty.
Yep.
Get my hat.
Displace Armory, grab Jim's hat.
And just... I kind of want to hit Odessa, but actually if you could Lightning Slash Odessa and then Knife can finish her off, so...
Okay.
You want. That's
Sure.
probably a good way to go.
Definitely hoping for a Fickle Fans. So let's Lightning Slash.
Lightning Slashing him instead?
Wait, did I hit the wrong target?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. What was I trying to do? Who did I hit?
You hit Dimkarn.
Oh, Dimkarn. Sorry. All right. So right.
Odessa's just adding way too many favorite points, so it needs to be stopped. But then you could ping like Dimkarn, and that would stop them from getting another favorite point. So
Okay.
that would be good.
That's good. Yeah, as I was gonna say, as I could completely take out Odessa here if that's more important, but I think getting the...
No, Knife will take out Odessa. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Yes, what did you just do? Yes, yes, yes. Mindbreaker.
I'll keep punching Kaargra.
Inland Refuge. Orbo. Going in for the second highest.
It's gonna be one of us. Oh no, it's
Yansa. That's fine with me.
Oh right, second highest after him, because he's the highest now. We've actually knocked Kaargra a ton down, like down to 22 after a couple rounds. It's pretty good. Orem, get out of here! Favor generating gladiators. So annoying. Chrono-Ranger is not pulling his weight. He can take a hit.
Alright.
I mean, he did play by any means, but it got blowed up. But I guess it's not his fault.
And the Soul Slayer.
Mario Fanatic asks, when the normal artwork is revealed for those that are currently only foil real life, will the art be replaced when the time comes for those that don't have the foil pack DLC? Yes.
Yes.
Just like Infinitor, that has already happened. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just picked one.
Oof.
Yeah.
And we got Champion, destroying 3 targets in 1 turn.
Who got it?
No, it's available.
Oh, it's available. Oh, right. Okay. All right, so let's see.
Mario Fanatic says it's a free preview. I guess so. They're not foil and shiny, though, unless you have the foil pack. You could destroy an environment target.
I know. I'm looking at that grappling hook and
that's
thinking.
Worth a favor point.
Yeah. So Endling Refuge is going to play. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to want to get rid of probably Orbo because that's dealing damage. I mean, Yansa.
Orbo's going to hit them, not us. So I would destroy Yansa.
Yeah.
Orbo's just going to be hitting the gladiators.
All right, that's fine. I'll do Yansa then.
And that gets, if you destroy her, that's a favor. So.
Right, so Stonejaw comes out. Okay, and I draw my throwing knives, so that's good. All right, so who do we want seekered? Her?
Do we have a way to kill Orem? Orem is
Yeah.
going to make us lose. But we can't win, obviously. But
all right, well, if I Razor Ordnance Orem, that's 3 damage, and then the next, and then
yeah,
plus
worth
2
5.
to the next.
We can definitely kill Orem if you hit him with Razor Ordnance.
Okay.
As much as I want to kill Kaargra,
I
we
know.
have, like, Orem will make us lose. So.
Shoot yourself.
I guess I could blow up Orbo for a favor point. Sure. And I could also... Oh yeah, we do have this whole gang.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, if you hold gang on, like, something that we could definitely destroy, then compounded bow on Orem to get him down into striking distance of whole gang. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, we could put it on him and then take out something else, but...
Yeah, I mean, I have Lightning Slash, so if we can get, like, Durkharm... No.
Durkharm is hard to get down.
I know.
Were you planning on playing Lightning Slash?
I mean, it's a
Guess that-
favor point and a potential...
Actually, we don't have to kill Orem. We just have to stop him from doing his end of turn action.
Oh, that's true.
Which is something you can do. So maybe I'll just keep hitting Kaargra Warfang right now. And you can block Orem, and we'll kill him eventually soon. So.
All right, so should I Lightning Slash her and then Thunder Strike Orem? Or should I do both to Orem?
Definitely Thunder Strike Orem so that he, then we don't have to kill him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Since I don't have to kill him this turn, should I then have if I Lightning Slash, should I do that damage against her with the hopes of getting her out as soon as possible?
Yeah, do more damage against Kaargra. Okay. Hey there, Knife is going to get that card that has her picture on it.
Alright, so I need to Lightning Slash Kaargra.
Yeah, and since Wraith
Oh,
did
right,
that,
and
you're
that's
actually
got the
gonna get another
Seeker.
favor point.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, good, and those Stratospheres. All right, time to hit myself for a title.
Crazy Provinces says, Handelabra Games, are there any plans to readjust certain villains' text bubbles? I'm not sure what that means. Could you expound on that, Crazy Provinces?
I can draw a card, play a card, and use a power now. Unfortunately, I don't have any other powers. But it is what it is.
Mothbeard says, as an aside, I really like the alternate outfit style artwork on all the titles. I assume you're talking about the title cards, in which case, yes, Adam sort of redressed all of the characters who show up in the Bloodsworn Coliseum at some time, and you get to see them as gladiators.
Keep hitting Kaargra. Hey, she's lower than most of us.
Yep. Corrupton.
It's Stonejaw. And Blugo is going to protect Orem. We have to win before then. Oh, and Kaargra Warfang got the mind breaker.
Yeah, we don't. That's not good.
Well, it's happening. It's just gonna keep happening.
Ooh, indiscriminate, which she's going to get.
Oh man, she got indiscriminate too. We probably should have ordered those, and we just lose. Whatever. We were gonna lose on her turn anyways.
Yeah.
There's no way we were gonna win at that point.
That was a quick game.
Yep. First one was too. It's 2 games, 45 minutes in.
Yep. I really like playing against Kaargra.
Yeah, it's always crazy and fun.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Some of the opening text boxes for certain villains are not quite aligned with the artwork. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll take a look at that.
Not a priority item.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Keep shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. Yeah, why not? Did we play Ambuscade last week? I think we might have played Ambuscade last week.
I don't know.
This is good though, because it's the epic Super Sentinels episode is happening on the letters page, so we'll do that. Ambuscade was just in the last couple weeks.
Ultimate Ambuscade or something, didn't we? Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. So maybe instead of Ambuscade,
La Capitan.
Yeah, I feel that's a good call. I don't think we played La Capitan in a while, and Final Wasteland is a good match for her because it's time travel-y.
Make her advanced or ultimate.
I was just popping her open here. So advanced at the start of the villain turn, destroy hero ongoing or equipment card. Challenge timeless crew at the start of the game. Cards revealed from the top of the villain deck until H crew cards are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back in the villain deck. Whenever La Capitan flips, the crew card with the highest HP in the villain trash is moved into play. Yeah, why not? We'll make that an ultimate.
Ultimate. All right. What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. Yeah, I will say that having just finished the Ambuscade episode, the cool thing that I got out of that episode was like somebody had asked specifically, and they kind of hinted around about it, and then they addressed it directly. You know, why is he such a why does he seem so different as a team villain than when he is a full villain? And they were like, because he's not there. And it's like, oh, interesting. Yes, glamour is actually making it like sort of seem like Ambuscade's there, but he's actually not there, and that is such an interesting take on it. I hadn't even considered that as a possibility, so it's very exciting. All right, the Sentinels, regular old Southwest Sentinels here, open with Dark Delusions, Positive Energy, and a couple of second chances. Extreme Prime Wardens Argent Adept has got Instrumental Conjuration, Saraband of Destruction, Scherzo of Frost and Flame, and Vernal Sonata. Again, Chrono-Ranger Best of Times has got Danny Boy, Eye on the Prize, Hunter and Hunted, and Just Doing My Job. And Guise, Santa variety, has a gimmicky character, Look What I Found, Retcon, and Total Beefcake.
Kaargra also points out that you just gave a pretty big spoiler for anyone who hasn't caught up on the letters page.
Oh, I'm sorry. pretend I didn't say anything.
They didn't actually spoiler tag it in the episode, though.
Yeah, they didn't. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good. I feel like I would.
Yeah, they only spoiler tag stuff that is future, like RPG tactic stuff.
Yeah.
But
I apologize if anybody takes that as a spoiler. That was absolutely not my intention, and now I feel bad.
You did it bad, and you should feel bad.
Your spoilers are bad, and you should feel bad. All right. Meanwhile, all of the crew's coming out to play. Paratoja Magnifica. Cytosine missed me with the bad. Hit me on the nose with a newspaper and go, no. All right.
Tries to play more cards.
Yeah, is there any crew that's not in play?
No, she tried to play more from the trash, and there weren't any. So, oh, but here's a raiding party. All right. Good times.
Why so crew?
So she did play all the crew.
Yep.
All the crew are in play. There are 0 cards in the deck. Actually, this would be a great time to destroy the ship, because it will get reshuffled in.
Yep.
If we can manage it. This is a pretty rough start. And, oh man, the idealist is taken out. Already.
Oof. In 5 minutes, it will already be game 4.
Alright, we get a turn now. Hey, you're like, who would need those second chances on the first turn?
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
And your
here.
other cards have to do with the idealist.
Yeah, like I can't use positive energy.
So, okay.
Alright, so we'll start with the second chance.
You want to make a plan before just barging in?
Alright. Well, I needed to get her back.
No, you didn't.
I did. Yeah, I guess that's true. I could have Dark Delusion, and I'm only losing 3 psychic damage. Alright, fine. We'll back up and make a plan. Alright, so let's look at what we got here. We got Siegebreaker, Final Breath, Lepiste, Amazing Mabel, Captain's Orders, Chip, True Shot, Battleforge, and the ship. Let's see. I already read off what everybody had, but I've already forgotten, so let's see.
Yeah, so basically, playing stuff is going to get destroyed by her and by Mabel pretty quickly. If we can destroy the ship this round, which is pretty unlikely but possible, it would get shuffled in, which would be really good. So with Dark Delusions, you could do 2 damage to everything, which would be good. And then you can't do any more damage. The Argent Adept could do 2, basically. Chrono-Ranger, he might get something with Ein the Prize to do a little more, but it's probably not going to be enough. And Guise can actually do 3 damage, but yeah, it's not enough. We don't have enough damage to destroy the ship, so we could destroy Mabel, potentially. That might be the best we can hope for. I would probably play Dark Delusions to do the area damage, unless something is going to heal all the crew, which I don't think is going to happen. That's on her flip side, right? So.
All right. Any ordering matter here?
No.
Siegebreaker's got reduction, but I don't think there's anything else. All right, Ride the Nemesis. And
so here, I guess you could control a present for Guise.
Okay.
Potentially. Or like the damage reduction is going to help you a lot. So
yeah, that's what I was aiming at, but then I was
that's
looking at
what
the
I
other
would probably-
powers just to see if there was something. That's fine. I'll just block.
I think we should be able to take out Mabel because, well, it depends on what. Yeah, because Chrono-Ranger can always play just do my job. We can definitely kill Mabel, which is going to help. not playing 3 cards a turn for the villain, which is bad. So yeah, playing a card is just going to get destroyed and stolen on the villain turn unless we decide to bulk up a little, which I don't think we probably are. I don't know. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, and there's not enough in the trash. I mean, obviously healing is fine for Vernal Sonata, but there's nothing to move.
Oh, I do have... so Rebel Yell, instead of hitting myself, or instead of hitting the villain directly, I could hit Guise. That might be a good call.
Get some extra presence out up front.
There wouldn't be... Yeah, it gets a presence out, but also getting to play, like, retcon, destroy Captain's orders, or play look what I found. Oof. It's a rough start. Yeah, I think... Oh, but Guise can't hit Mabel, and Argent Adept can't. That's one of the problems here.
Mm-hmm.
I do like more presence, though. But I don't like Mabel. All right. Is anyone else going to play an ongoing? I guess we may as well start. If we're going to kill Mabel, I'll start playing cards because I can play one that I can stand to lose.
All right, so definitely going to start with Eye on the Prize.
Yeah, you can ping Mabel and then definitely kill her.
Yeah.
So, depending on what you get.
Ranger's Mark. I don't have any in the trash.
Yeah, so if you just do my job, then you can kill Mabel. We can get you to draw more cards.
Yeah, I'll get rid of one of my second chances. Oh, yeah? I was going to get rid of Ranger's Mark because there's nothing in my trash.
Ranger's Mark is a damage.
That's okay, fair enough.
And I guess I can discard a card for you.
So Take Walker says, I have no interest in actually playing that game, but I still kind of want it because it looks so outrageous. And then you missed a truly, Take Walker. It's
Laser Riders.
is truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Not 2 trulies, there were 3 trulies. Alright, so Mabel's gone.
Goodbye, Mabel.
I don't have any bounties.
You can still use it.
Yeah.
You never know.
But who am I going to use it on? And
Like Capitan.
yeah, okay, fair enough.
You never know. But you might end up playing a bounty off your turn and like by any means, which we'll probably put in the ship.
Gem is truly outrageous.
Or on her, I guess, if we don't get it to it. Yeah, I want to retcon that Captain's orders. Goodbye. And I'm gonna just start punching the ship, I guess. Because it needs to get gone.
And you got to get got.
I guess Argent Adept shouldn't have played that song, but oh well.
Gem and the Holograms were basically musical superheroes. That is precisely what they were. And I've also heard that the movie that they made like last year or the year before was just garbage, unfortunately.
I've heard it's a stinker.
Yeah, which is too bad because like the sort of concept from it is that like the Josie and the Pussycats movie that they made, like Jesus, probably 10 years ago at this point, was actually really, really good. So if you haven't watched that movie with like Rachel Lee Cook and what's her name?
Click vote.
Yeah, I'm looking. What was her name? I can't remember, but it was really, really good.
Maybe the chat knows.
Yeah. Who else was in Josie and the Pussycats? The other Pussycats aside from Rachel Lee Cook, who was Josie.
Well, there's one. Oh my goodness, all together now for 7 damage.
Oy.
Could have been 8. And ouch. And then Captain's Orders comes back. Fine. We don't need hit points. They do mostly hit the highest. Except they do hit the one lowest. Also. Alright, you can get your Idealist back now if you want.
Alright.
But she'll probably die right away.
Yeah, probably.
I guess if you block, she might not.
Yeah, I don't know what else I would... Well, I guess I could Dr. Medico for
ship.
an extra 3.
Shoot the ship! Have you thought about shooting the ship?
Yes, yes.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna play an ongoing card to protect your bounty.
Rosario Dawson, that was the name I was trying to come up with.
Oh, Ilana Torres.
No, that's Roxana Dawson.
Oh, different Dawson. She's a director now, though.
She is.
I'm gonna hit Guise with this one now. Because Guise can play the best card ever. Squeak!
That sounded like a cork coming out of a bottle. I wonder what it is. And there's a cork going right back in.
Do I want to play another card? Actually, don't. I guess I super want to play another card because these are all going to be destroyed at the start of my turn. Unless there's some good reason. So, I'm going to go back on that. Saying woo. I should have dragged the hens down instead. Doesn't happen very often. Then he says, "Aw."
All right.
So yeah, now if you by any means on or ultimate target on like Capitan, then you can use your power to apply that. Like that will stick on like Capitan forever, and you can just apply it to an extra target.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, as
That's
much as I
usually what
love
you
by
do.
any means, like, I don't want to put it on something that's going to go away and then I have to worry about trying to play it
I would
again.
definitely
if we
have
keep it up.
recommended by any means instead.
What? You just said ultimate target.
I said by any means or ultimate target. But by any means is going to be way more useful because you might not have noticed, but you are not dealing damage right now.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is in the previous turn, we had talked about the idea of, because I had done my power and used it on her, so the idea is that I would be applying bounties to something else, and then they would also be applied to her. But now we're sort of moving that around because I've drawn some bounties. So
Yeah.
So I want to use my power on. I assume we're still trying to get rid of the ship.
Yep. Yes, please destroy the ship. And now we can try to have more cards than she can destroy in one turn. Are there any ongoing cards I want to copy? Not yet. So I'm going to go with Total
Don't hate me
Beefcake
'cause I'm beautiful.
and put out more presents, and then next turn start opening presents.
Christopher and Adam asked me why I didn't try to do a total beefcake, guys.
Who would want to harm such a beauty?
And then Christopher I was like, oh yeah, you mean like try and figure out a way to like make it look oily? He's like, no, just coat yourself in oil all day. That was what he said. And that would have been interesting, to say the least. Especially in the heat that
Especially
is...
on day 2.
Yeah, Indianapolis in 90-degree heat in the middle of August, so...
Yeah, Nemesis bonus against Chrono-Ranger. Let's hit Adept. I choose Chip.
Chip and the Beast.
All right.
Okay.
We can destroy the Scherzo, which is why I played it. This is your character, so feel free.
Yep. Oh, Temporal Thief.
Oh, man.
Bounty board, like reference. All right. Nemesis block, Nemesis block, Nemesis block.
Redirected. I'd rather redirect a bigger damage, but
all right, fair enough.
oh man, now guys can't use powers. Should have did the other way. Oh, we're playing another card. Great.
Yeah.
And down goes Idealist again.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, it's time to boot and rally, people. Let's see here. All right, I could. All right, what's our most important thing here? Because I can take out, if I Horrifying Dichotomy here, I can
She's
get.
gonna flip and start healing everything.
Right, so that's what I'm saying, is if I Horrifying Dichotomy, I can get rid of 2 of them. Assuming I'm reading this right.
Yep, or you could just take out the ship.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's 3 and 3, okay.
Or the New Jersey Devil is going to take out the 2 lowest. So anything that's 3 or lower. So yeah, I would just smash the ship right now. I guess the ship, like, yeah, unless we got some area damage that's going to...
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see, because I can do...
I guess you could use Temporal Grenade and get rid of Lepiste, and then New Jersey Devil will kill Chip and the ship. Oh ho! The ship. So yeah. Knock something else down, I guess. Like Final Breath, who's killing your guys. Or if you want to hit La Capitan, that's like 5 damage. But anything of theirs that's still around on her turn is going to be back at full health, basically.
Right. So wait, okay, so you were saying that if I Temporal Grenade...
You can destroy Lepiste with the 1 damage ping from Temporal Grenade, right?
Right.
So that the ship and Chip will be the lowest.
So that's what the New Jersey
Devil will kill them both. So then you could use this other damage to hit La Capitan, or if we want to try to kill something else before the villain turn, we could do that.
Yeah, we'll hit her with this.
I think
Who's
blocking
the
is
lowest?
probably still your best bet.
Yeah, Medico's the lowest, so that would take him up to 9. Coordinated assault.
All right. I'm going to give us all a hit point. And keep in mind, whatever you choose, it's possible that she will steal it.
Right.
Or it's possible guys will give it to you as a present, but not this round, so unlikely you'd probably draw it. Okay. We're pretty low on health, so I don't know if I want to hit someone for power and a card play. Unless they want it so bad.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to play Temporal Grenade, you probably also want to play another card.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you hit me and I Jim's Hat...
Yeah, but you can do Jim's Hat and then Temporal Grenade and then use Temporal Grenade.
Right, but like if you hit me and I put out Temporal Grenade and then use it... Oh, but then that destroys it.
Yeah, that's okay. Fine to destroy it.
Okay. And then I can Jim's Hat and like ultimate target.
Yeah.
Next turn. Yeah, go ahead and hit me. Hit me! Do it!
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Do you believe that anything to do with your muscles? What's the line? It's like...
You think that's air you're breathing now?
Yeah.
Do you believe that your muscles...
That your speed or strength have anything to do with your muscles in this place? That's what it is. There it is.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll Temporal Grenade.
Yeah, it has to be the grenade this turn because Jim's Hat is just for your play phase.
Yep. All right, so we can get rid of Lepiste. And I don't need to hit Chip or the ship because that's going to get taken out.
Chip or the ship.
Chip or the
So you
ship!
can hit her.
Yeah, so I can hit her with with two of them. Good. And then...
Maybe just something that, like, Final Breath that if we're lucky we can...
Yeah, that's fine. Final Breath is a good one.
And I would get rid of one of those Captain's Orders there.
Yeah.
At least your other ongoing hasn't come out. That's the worst. And it's your turn now.
All right, so we'll Jim's Hat. And ultimate target. And yeah, let's hope I draw something.
Actually, yeah, don't choose Final Breath here, and then maybe the environment will kill Final Breath for us.
Cool. I don't have another power to use, unfortunately. But if things don't go the way that we want them to, we can switch who those extra bounties are on.
I can't even use a power. So I could just draw cards, or I could whack something. Basically. I think I want to draw a couple cards. Because hitting something isn't going to be super productive yet at the moment. So...
Abominable Snowman.
Hooray! The New Jersey Devil is doing what we want.
Yep. Alright, so... The ship chip.
The chip and the ship.
The chip ship, and then she flips. And brings back out Chip!
Well...
This has not been a very good trip.
Was there something else in the trash she could have put out instead? Yeah, it could have been Lepiste. So, there you go. Whatever, man.
I feel like this game is just going to be a slow drip.
Yeah, it's not Mabel. That's the important thing.
started off moving at quite a clip.
Oh man, all together now. You better make this. You can't even do good with your power.
Yeah.
I guess you could choose
Someone else to have this
someone
on.
else if you want, but I feel like Final Breath is the one that's gonna. The Final Breath is the one that's like killing all the youngins. Oh God!
And out comes the ship.
Ah! And she plays another card. This is awful. And Argent Adept. Oh, we can at least choose Wraith here.
Yeah, Wraith's not going to use that power, so.
Man, like Capitan, why you gotta be that way? Yeah, use your power and choose the ship again.
Alright.
That's actually a bug I logged already, that you had your chance to use your power already. It's too late.
Ah.
But let's use it again. So we totally cheated there. Whatever. We are allowed to cheat.
We're the
in this
developers.
situation.
We're allowed
Yeah.
to.
Oh, guys, all the face down cards.
Bells. I smell.
Man. Whoever. Choose one of your guys. Yeah, play the top card. Steal more cards. Yeah, we didn't need those. Oh, this is dire. Idealist or idealist? Can't get her back now.
Yep. Alright, so. Hit
Punch
the
the ship. Punch the ship.
I don't have damage boost on any of these right now, I don't think.
Remember when we won our games? That was good.
Fun times. Yeah, it's just not our night, says Sanvar. He knows what's up.
Hey, we beat Plague Rat. Oh, man. Argent Adept. Do I even want to play a card? I guess I need to protect your bounties by playing cards. So I'll use Instrumental Conjuration to draw something else, hopefully.
The comeback starts now.
You probably don't want me to hit one of you.
Yeah.
Did you
I
not
feel
use
like
block? What did you use?
Wait, what did I use?
Oh, it's because you couldn't use a power.
Oh,
But
yeah. I hit Writhe with it, but I guess it affects all of them.
All right, then I'm just gonna hit the ship. This is what I did in the other game. I just like set up ultimate target and by any means, and then just played one shots for the rest of the game. I never used another power, or like just use that power to redirect the bounty effect. Nice that way.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Whole gang? Let's see, dead or alive.
There's nothing with low enough hit points that's going to affect. But dead or alive would potentially get you hit points, and also when the ship gets destroyed, draw a card. Like if you put it on like Capitan.
Oh, right. Okay.
the slow drip and of getting you extra cards here
All
and
right.
there.
So what's happening with Guise's in caps? Like if I get the ship down to 1, are we gonna kill it this turn?
Well, all holidays have declared war on Christmas. Discard a card to draw a card, or I can have someone use a power, then turn 1 hero non-character card and play face down, or flip 1 face down card, treating it as if it was put into play. So I will turn up someone's card and see what happens, probably.
All right.
So hit the ship.
Yeah, hit the ship. Oh, and I haven't.
Yeah, I would just use Ranger's Spark to kill the ship dead.
Yeah. Yeah, at this stage in the game, like trying to get that hunter and hunted out, that's not the right wager to be making.
Yeah, that's a good way to get one shot.
All right, so where's the next most important?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I would probably still go after Final Breath because it's pretty rough on us. So, but the other Battle Forge is bad too, so they're both bad. They're both buffed and lowest.
This game really wants me to play hunter and hunted.
Of course they do. Who wants a card?
Yeah, I mean, if you
Ranger?
flip a Sentinels card, there's a chance that I might get one of my people back.
All right.
But I don't know.
It's
Restorative Burst. Hey! Let's bring her back just so she can get destroyed.
Yep. And play the top card of the villain deck.
And heal everybody else, so that's fine. Pop the snowman. Oof, the skunk ape. I mean, I appreciate what the skunk ape does in terms of being indiscriminate and how it goes after things, but it's not doing us any favors right now.
Hey, it'll do more to La Capitan. And actually, yeah, it ends up putting one of the face down cards under her into the trash. Maybe one of the Sentinels ones. It's giving an extra boost.
Yeah, that's fine. I was going to try and do the math and see if any of my bounties were in there, but I don't think they are.
They also might be face down in front of you.
I don't think they're in either of those places. I'm pretty sure. I just looked in the deck, and I'm pretty sure I saw all of them.
And they all heal all the way, because that's what happens. Yeah, we didn't need our things. We didn't need our things, like all of them. This is the worst Le Capitan game ever.
Well, it is ultimate.
It is ultimate, but even so, like, she's playing exactly what she needs to all the time.
The randomizer in this game sucks.
And, like,
it's totally
here
stacked
she's gonna
against
play
us.
a card and get the ship back, probably. I guess he didn't destroy a target, so that's good. Now, who has the lowest hit points? Probably the Idealist, in case Medico has a chance to heal someone. Why did I stack the decks this way? I don't know. It's a bad idea.
Oh, that's a thing we could do. We haven't played a one-shot in a little bit.
True. I'm just voting to take the Sentinels out. I blame the Sentinels for what happened.
That's fine. All right. Yeah, that's what I was leaning on.
Positive thoughts. It's the same number of hit points as the other card, but spread out. I don't know if that's good or not. Hey, you can use Wraith's power. To do I don't know what. Control the Capitan, I guess. Yeah, how about not that? Oh, man. I feel like there's nothing we can do in this game. Like, often there's a way, like, out of situations, but this is bad. This is very bad.
Yeah. This is where I accidentally stop the stream, and then we start tweeting about the amazing comeback.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're like, oh, I can't believe you guys didn't see that, and it didn't get recorded. It was the most epic comeback in history.
Fortunately, the tape was lost.
Wah, wah.
But we have this screenshot of the end game, which is not doctored in any way.
Yeah.
Just hit the Capitan. He's at full health, but for pride. Yeah, chat's talking about impossible games. Infinitor is one that can kill you before you get to go. He just plays everything.
Yeah.
And Iron Legacy can incapacitate. I'm not sure if you can, with some variants, you can incapacitate the team before you go. But you have to have pretty low hit point variance in the game. I don't know, man. Yeah, you may as well say something cool. And of course, Wager Master can win before you get a turn by Wager Master tricks.
Yeah.
Ultimate Ambuscade was actually able to win before the start of his turn, before we fixed a problem with that. Because, like, if he started the game and he had a face-up trap on top, then he could just do damage and kill you all. But we changed it so you shuffle until there isn't one on top. He can still kill you on his turn, but not before the start of the game. Oh, well, let's flip something over. What's the best chance to flip something over that makes us win? Probably not the Argent Adept.
And probably not the Sentinels, given what we have right now, so...
Chrono-Ranger!
Chrono-Ranger it is! Best of times. Is it the best of times? Let's find out.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah? Alright.
I mean, that's okay.
Should I dead or alive here, or should I ultimate target here?
Don't think it matters.
I know. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think I'm gonna get around to the point where I can actually heal one from dead or alive. So.
Blue Dolphin says, "Is that for every time he shuffles, or only at the start of the game?" Only at the start of the game. He can shuffle and have a trap on top at the end of the shuffle during the game. Of course, it's us and not them, because they're all at full health. Skunk Ape is going to take out Argent Adept. Sure. Actually, we should have done that. Let's rewind. Actually, no, since he's on advance, it would just redirect to a hero that's better this way. I don't think it matters. I don't think it ultimately matters. You could have ordered that so that Argent Adept's cards would have been removed from the game first.
Oh.
And then she would have done this redirection thing, but it ended up to the snowman, but it doesn't matter. We might have had her at 74 instead of 75 is what it is. So. And Sure, let's have more crew. Why not? Why not? Bring them all back. Get the whole gang back together. Yep. We need Mabel. Mabel needs to be here for the finish. Just like the start.
She's calling all her crew up from below decks. You gotta see what I'm doing to these guys.
Holy crap, this is so bad. I mean, Ultimate, both Advanced and Challenge are not considered balanced play. So it's very unbalanced playing Ultimate, and it's just nuts.
And there it is.
All right, that was demoralizing.
Demoralizing presence.
Yep.
For sure.
JZC says this game was basically a murder. What, do you want us to play Ultimate Matriarch next? We're not doing that, Jeremy.
Okay.
I love the graphic for like Capitan. You don't see it a lot because on normal she's not that hard, but
yeah.
So cool, the silhouette. I really like it. And her like, I guess they're like spears, scissors. Maybe scissors. Left-handed scissors. All right, Baron Blade. Let's put a beat down on Baron Blade.
All right, I'm gonna shuffle until I get Baron Blade.
You just had Baron Blade on your shuffle.
But I put him in, so like let's.
Well, just shuffle and then click Baron Blade.
All right, fine. Shuffle and then Baron Blade. Court of Blood.
Let us pick the team that is going to be the ultimate beatdown of Baron Blade. All right, I was going to pick Legacy, but you got Legacy. Well, then I'm going to pick Guise to copy Legacy and increase that. And why don't we keep the theme going? Chrono-Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it. You putting him on hard?
I mean, or something. It's got to be something other than standard, right?
No, I want to put the beat down.
Oh,
sometimes you need a feel-good game.
All right, fine. Feel good game. Standard Baron Blade at the Court of Blood. Yet another blasted legacy. Will there be no end to your terrible line? You couldn't defeat my father, and you'll find me just as tough. Yeah, feel good beatdown is definitely Baron Blade for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Young Legacy opens with Danger Sense, a couple of heroic interceptions, and a next evolution. Guise has got a blatant reference. I can do that too. Let me see that. And retcon. Team leader Tachyon has got Accelerated Assault, Fleet of Foot, Lightning Reflexes, and Sucker Punch. And Best of Times Chrono-Ranger has got Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy. Eye on the Prize, Hunter and Hunted, and Just Doing My Job. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, I actually was playing against Baron Blade earlier today, and I got the whole
right,
3
the
Hasten
first
Dooms
Hasten.
in a row.
There's the first Hasten Doom.
Hasten Doom number 1.
Who shuffled these cards?
Hasten Doom number 2! Come on, the Hasten Doom
Baron
number
Blade
3.
is like, you think me a pushover.
Devious Disruption. It's alright, we don't have anything out yet, so.
Well, hey, that's still 3 damage across the board. Baron Blade. The chat is rooting for Blade.
Yeah, Jesse C says, I've actually gotten the every Hasten Doom and then consider the price sequence. I absolutely have gotten that as well. So, let's see.
Not really a good start for Young Legacy.
Yeah, I'm just going to skip and then deal some damage.
Why didn't you play Danger Sense?
Eh.
Why would you skip?
Yeah, you're right. I probably should have,
Like-
but I'm not rewinding.
Okay. Skip for no reason. Like, you have cards that are useful still. Oh, Jeremy. Let's draw powers.
You just watch. Somehow that's going to be the skip that saves the game for us.
No, it's not.
There's no physical way possible for that to have saved the game for us, but... Exactly, it doesn't do damage. It even prevents damage. Thank you, Lou Dolphin. See, somebody understands where I'm coming from. foot.
Guys looks much more heroic now.
Human.
Very
Guise
pensive before.
barbarian, quick insight. Prize. Quick insight. Alright, nimble strike, blinding speed, pushing the limits. Alright, good. I like where this is going. Get rid of that. What environment? Okay, we're in Court of Blood.
Yes. Court of Blood is more likely to just kill us than Baron Blade.
Yeah, so I'm actually... even if this brings a why would you do that, I'm going to get rid of that, and then draw some more cards.
No problem.
Backfist Strike.
Bursts are there for discarding.
Look what I found. Supersonic Response. Ultimate Target. Yeah, I'm secretly trying to cause my previous cosplay to beat my current cosplay. You caught me.
If that mobile defense platform deals damage, I get to use a power.
Did you say mobile defense platform?
I did.
All right, meow.
That's kind of like the original version of the Baron Blade trailer. I don't think that made it to the world, but it was like Legacy.
Yeah, Christopher asked us. Basically, this is what Christopher said. He said, "I want it to sound like a completely legitimate, 100% Lithuanian accent." We found someone who tried to do that, and he was like, "Yeah, that sounds ridiculous. We're gonna change it." So, you guys never got
Meeple
to hear
defense
that.
platform. I like that.
Relict.
All right, here's consider the price. Baron Blade's doing good. Holy crap! You have 8 cards in your hand.
Everybody does. Thanks, Tachyon.
And guys,
And just to add insult to injury, I'm discarding Danger Sense. Not only am I not playing it, I'm discarding it. There you go.
you do what you gotta do.
Yep. Oof, that's tough. Yep, that's probably, yeah. Like, you can't discard one of the cards that gives you more cards. Like, that's... How do you do that? Alright, halfway to the moon destruction. Let's see, Backfist, it does not get a +1 against the mobile defense platform, right? No.
Correct.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Ooh, there's my inspiring presence. Good times. You should definitely smack that mobile defense platform out of there with your one-shot bar.
Do what I want.
I know. His danger set's going to turn into the new Vernal Sonata. Oh my goodness, I just got the whatever title it is for playing 3 cards in 1 turn. Nope, not this game.
Baron Blade, Chaos Lord.
There it is.
He would get it for Haste and Doom.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. So bountiful.
Yup.
So I know we've probably told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again because this seems like an apropos time to tell it. When we went to PAX Prime the first year, like a month and a half before we launched the game, we had a playable demo that did not have an ending screen. It was basically set up so that you could play through a total of, I want to say, 3 rounds against Baron Blade in Insula Primalis with a specific set of heroes. I think it was the Freedom 5 minus Absolute Zero.
Yeah, so, the tutorial setup.
The tutorial setup. And it did not have a victory screen, which is why we left it at only 3 full rounds. And during setup at PAX Prime, we handed the demo to Christopher and said, here, you can play Sentinels digitally for the first time ever, but don't beat the game because we don't have a victory screen yet. And he said, challenge accepted. And he, which was in a feat that was not repeated through the entire weekend, he managed to not only flip Baron Blade, which was kind of like, that was our sort of high watermark, is someone's good at this if they manage to flip Baron Blade by the end of the demo. He not only flipped Baron Blade, but defeated Baron Blade and got us to, like, essentially the kill screen, which killed the game because we didn't have a victory screen implemented yet, standing there during setup of PAX Prime. And we were all...
The first time he tried it.
The first time he tried it, yes. And we were... we were all adequately humbled by
and no one was able to repeat it. So I'm sure, like, at this point someone's done that, but yeah, it was pretty impressive. And I think there was some, I don't remember if it had a tutorial aspect to it or not, or fixed deck or whatever, but I think it might have had some short, like, 1 round of tutorial or something that
where
you
like had to play a couple of specific cards.
Yeah, but it wasn't as full-fledged as the current tutorial, I don't think.
All right, so I'm rethinking that Inspiring Presence right now. Tell me what you think. Since we didn't get any healing from it, but we're still going to get the damage boost from it. Should I go back and, like, Backfist Strike?
I can retcon. Yeah, why don't you do that? I can retcon the other thing.
Okay.
So. Or Tachyon can take care of it. Let's blow up that MDP. The unhallowed mobile defense platform. Goodbye, MDP. We hardly knew ye.
Backfish Strike.
Backfish?
Yeah, it's like Blackfish. That documentary about the whales at SeaWorld. The Blackfish Strike is what that is. Nate Diggity Dog says, I don't actually want Baron Blade to win. I just want it to be a close game when he gets 14 cards in his strategy.
Well, he has 10.
Yep. He does have 10. Yes, deal me the damage. I'll take it.
But he has only 16 health, so it's not looking good for Baron Blade to get a whole other round before we flip him.
Fortitude. Give me key character. Sucker Punch. Nice. Oh, Hypersonic Assault, where have you been my whole night?
Yeah, he's not going to get past Chrono-Ranger's turn. because I have all these eye on the prizes that I was saving.
I think you mean eyes on the prize.
Eyes on the prizes.
Eyes is on the prizes.
Just like that. I guess I don't super need Danny Boy, so go with the neurotoxin.
All right, so I missed this. Who's ALD? I see these people talking about ALD versus LD. Lou
Don't know
Dolphin LD.
Oh, is LD Lou Dolphin?
Yeah. I see this ALD is like
Then
LD.
ALD is the awesome Lou Dolphin, as opposed to the regular non-awesome one.
Another
Oh.
letdown! Oh, okay, see, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, for some reason I know Lou
Chrono-Ranger.
Dolphin as Lou Dolphin, but I know another letdown is Zach. Even though I know that Lou Dolphin is Mark, for some reason I always think of him as his handle, but I think of Zach as Zach. I don't know why that is.
I get to use a power. I will just keep shooting Baron Blade. Blub, 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 blub. You can synaptically interrupt that.
I can.
Right back into his Baron face.
Why are you hitting yourself? Or I guess, why are your minions hitting you? Alright, now I can do this.
And then guys will copy it.
And do this.
Atomic Glaze. Yep. Sorry, Blade.
It's not that I don't like calling him a letdown. He's not a letdown. He's another letdown.
I'm going to discard a card from Baron Blade's deck just to rub it in.
From Baron Blade's desk.
From his desk.
From the desk of Baron Blade.
From the desk of Baron Blade, Backlash Field. Aha!
You gotta get a rocket incoming from the desk of Baron Blade.
It's actually Goldfish. All right. Oh, and I can do 2 damage, or I could play a card and do that's more damage.
Luciano says my username is awesome. My real name is boring. It just doesn't leave a mark.
17th Lord said, did anyone just hear glaze?
The atomic glaze. How do you like your donuts? With atomic glaze.
That was part of it. The Donuts of Justice. That's
Say
right.
cheese.
All right, Tachyon, it's all yours. Don't give Chrono-Ranger the glory.
Oh, I won't. I'm gonna start just like this. Oh, you might make it to Chrono-Ranger's turn. You might, but you're not gonna. Kabam! Overkill.
Here we go.
There's that Sentinels victory music we've all been dying for
Hooray!
all right. So that's 4 games. I mean, was it 50% victory, right? I mean, we beat Plague-Rat.
We beat Plague-Rat. What was our second game? It's so long ago. I don't even remember.
The second game was
See?
Kaargra Warfang.
Oh, Kaargra Warfang, man. It was so quick.
Enclave
Quick
of
loss.
the Endlings.
And then La Capitan, which was like the Kaargra Warfang one was more, like it was bad, but like we were in it.
We were in it. Yeah.
But the La Capitan game, we were not in it.
She was
even
just
for a
playing
second.
with us. Yeah, she was just like, "Oh, you silly, silly boys. What are you thinking about?"
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's going to do it for another episode of Sentinels Live. As you all know, Sentinels of the Multiverse is the only cooperative comic book card game that you should be playing. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We do this every Tuesday evening at around 7 p.m. Eastern. If you like the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. Before we actually literally close everything out, I believe we have something to announce, John.
Where's that thing we're doing?
That's that thing. Something's like falling.
That thing. Hang on, I need to go to the thing.
Yeah, you go to the thing while I relog into the thing. I had a thing set so I could just push a button, but unfortunately it logged me out before I could push the button.
Guess who you think it's gonna be. Guess. Put your guesses in. Distraction.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Who could it be? Who could it be?
No one's guessed it yet.
Oh, Fnatic. Fnatic?
I don't think it's Fnatic. Why would you think it's Fnatic? That's weird.
Yeah.
Darkwatch Christopher, you're correct. Captain Cosmic.
All these people screaming Fnatic at me, that just seems like a Tempest in a teapot.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
That's what I gotta say. And I just clicked the save button. So I think young Haribo, after like 20 people guessing, is correct.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, we have flipped the script.
Flip the script. You guys all thought it was going to be one thing, but it was something else.
It was something else. It wasn't alphabetical order. How could that possibly be?
How could it, indeed? So that is Extreme Prime Wardens Tempest, available for unlocking right now. If you're already logged into your Sentinels game, like maybe quit it and restart it.
You have to quit and restart your game to see it.
To see it. Indeed. So see who's going to be first. Argent Adept took almost the whole week to get it. Captain Cosmic was much quicker. Let's just see how quickly you guys go to try and get the Extreme Prime Wardens Tempest. Head to sentinelsdigital.com/fall of the variants, and you can see who's new. Brand new tonight for September 19th. There's no Tempests in a teapot anymore.
That's right. Have fun trying to unlock that, and tune in next week for the next variant. Who will it be?
Who will fall?
I mean, we know, but you don't know.
Yes. We do know. It's actually technically always fluid until the final moment, but we do know.
We could change our minds.
We could change our minds. You got a 50-50 chance, I think, next week of guessing who it might be. So, what else was I saying? All right, Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink, and you can find more info and download the free demo at sentinelsdigital.com. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. This is Jeremy signing off, saying get out there and save the multiverse.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.